Hello, friends, welcome. Okay, so in this series, we're going to be looking at how we can solve past common entrance questions on percentage. How we can solve past common entrance questions on percentage. Okay, number one, it says decrease 2000 naira by 20%. Decrease 2000 naira by 20%. Okay, so we have what? Decrease what? 2000 naira. 2000 by what? By 20%. So how do you decrease 2000 by 20%? So we have two methods to do this. I'm going to show you the two methods briefly. The first method. Okay, the first method, you have, for you to decrease 2000 by 20%. Since we said decrease is always what? To take away. And then also looking at percentage is always over 100. So you have what? 20%. Percentage is always in 100. So we have, since we're going to decrease, it means you take away. So we have 100 minus what? 20, which is equal to what? 80. So you have what? 80%. So you have what? So you have 80 all over what? 100 times what? 2000 all over 1. So this 20 can cancel this 20. So you are left with what? Is equal to what? You have 80 times what? 20, which is equal to what? You have 80 times 20, you have, which is equal to 1600 naira. So from this method, you just have your answer. So you have decreased 2000 by 20%. And then the second method is like this. So you can just choose any one you feel is much more easier, but I prefer the first one. So the second method is like this. This is the second method on how to decrease. So we have the second method. So since the question says decrease 2000 by 20%, so we look for what is the 20% of 2000. 20% of 2000 is what? You have 20 all over what? 100 times 2000 all over what? 1. So this 20 cancel this 20. So you are left with what? 20 times 20. 20 times 20, which is equal to what? 400. So you have 400 naira. So for you to decrease 2000 by 20%, so you will now come back again and then you do what? 2000 minus 400, which is equal to what? You have 1600. So this is the second method on how to actually decrease percentage. Okay, and we have what? Find what? Find 8 1 over 3% of 600. Find 8 1 over 3% of 600. The first thing you need to do is what? You have to change 8 1 over 3 to an improper fraction. And then to do that, we have what? 8 times 3 is what? 24. 24 plus 1 is what? 25. So you have what? 25 all over what? 3. Remember, everything is in what? Percentage. So, and everything is percentage is always over 100. So it's equal to 25 over 3 over what? 100. And then when you have something like this, it's equivalent to say you have what? 25 all over 3 divided by what? 100 all over 1. And then when you have two fractions like this and then you're dividing two fractions like this, of course the numerator comes down and then the denominator goes what? Up. And then of course the sign will also change to multiplication. So you have from here now, it will be what? 25 all over 3 times what? 1 over what? 100. And then remember, we are looking for what? 8 whole number 1 over 3% of 600. So from here we have 25 all over what? 3 times what? 1 over 100 times what? 600 all over 1. So this 20 can actually cancel this 20. What can divide again? 3. So 3 here is what? 1, and then 3 here is what? 2. So you have 25 times 2 is equal to 25 times 2, which is equal to what? 50. So 8 whole number 1 over 3 of 600 is equal to what? 50. You see, it's very simple. A student scored 80% in an arithmetic test if the total mark is 240. How many marks did he obtain? Is okay. Student score now. Okay, we have student score is equal to what? 80%. If student score is equal to 80%, and then if total marks is 240, so total marks is equal to what? 240. So how many marks did he obtain? We are looking for the marks that this student actually obtained from this. Okay, so to get the total mark this student actually obtained, you will have, so you have what? Marks obtained. So marks obtained is equal to what we don't know. So you have what? 80 all over what? 100 times what? 240 all over 1. And then this 0 can cancel this, and then this also can what? Cancel this. So you are left with what? Is equal to what? 24 times 8. And 24 times 8 is equal to 8 times 4 is equal to what? 32. You have 2, and then you carry over 3. So 8 times 2 is equal to what? 16. 16 plus 3 is equal to what? 19. So that student obtained how many marks? So he obtained 192 marks. So this is the marks obtained by the student. Okay, hope you're enjoying what we're actually doing. Okay,